Are you trying to get fit? Are you trying to manage your health but you just can't seem to get motivated? If you're looking for a cheap but effective solution, you've probably thought about buying one of these. Well, you're not alone, because wearable technology is currently the #1 fitness trend at the moment. And rightly so, because according to research, so many of us want to get up and get fit, we just can't find the extrinsic motivation to actually do it.
I'd always really wanted to run, and I spend most of my day behind a desk. I'm not very active, but I just felt like I needed a reason to start running.
For those of you who don't know, this is a Fitbit. It's an activity tracking device, capable of measuring your exertion, intake, and your sleep.
Numerous studies have shown the effectiveness of the Fitbit in the short term and its ability to promote positive health change. In the long term, however, there is a drop-off in this effectiveness. So what mechanism does the Fitbit use to change people's behaviour? And is this mechanism effective for long-term behavioural change? Through extensive research, we've identified 2 possible mechanisms we believe the Fitbit uses to change behaviour: social cognitive theory and instrumental conditioning. The objective of our research is to find out if social cognitive theory and instrumental conditioning do actually persuade people to change their cardio activity behaviours in the long term.
We found 4 individuals who have been using their Fitbit device for at least 1 year and tasked them with reporting and recording their weekly activity levels. Participants were placed under one of 2 conditions. In condition 1, social functionality of the Fitbit was turned off. In condition 2, the reward functionality of the Fitbit was turned off. We observed the effect that these conditions had on running behaviour and participant motivation. We expected to see reduced motivation and reduced running behaviour with these conditions in place.
When the rewards feature on my Fitbit was disabled, it just felt way less personalised. There was no inclination for me to start running. I didn't feel like anything was holding me accountable if I didn't.
Well, when you guys turned off the rewards, I had no goal to sort of try to achieve, and so it felt a bit pointless.
I didn't go out as often, I didn't run as far, and definitely not as fast.
When you guys turned off the reward features for the Fitbit, I felt a bit lacking in motivation because I always have that goal to try and achieve 20,000 steps a day.
As you can see from these interviews, it's clear that the Fitbit uses instrumental conditioning to change consumers' healthy behaviours. For example, the Fitbit device uses positive reinforcement to increase the frequency of healthy exercise behaviours. Fitbit gives positive reinforcement by providing rewards.
So you can crush your goals. Track it, see it, beat it.
Dr. BJ Fogg is one of the leaders in the field, and he's surmised that people generally need to set smaller goals in exchange for an increase in momentum behind their achievement of goals. By having smaller milestones that are closer together, users get a greater feeling of accomplishment. Fitbit does this through up to hourly vibration and sound feedback for making progress towards a goal.
Every day I feel really motivated because I know when I hit my goal, I've hit my goal that I've set for myself, and I know that I've achieved it, and I can do that every day, and I can just work my goals upwards and always get better.
When the social features of my Fitbit were disabled, I was definitely less inclined and less motivated to start running. A huge part of why I got Fitbit was the competition between me and my friends, and that's why I enjoy running.
When you guys took out the social aspect of the Fitbit, I couldn't see other people's runs online or their times or their distances, so I felt less motivated because it seemed like no one else was running. I was the only person who was doing it.
When you guys turned off the social features, I was a bit lacking in motivation because I'm really competitive, and I have a few groups of friends that are competing with, seeing how far we run.
When you turned off the social functions of the Fitbit, I felt less motivated to exercise because I couldn't share my runs online.
Now, as shown in the interviews, the Fitbit utilises the social cognitive theory. Now, this theory states that people can learn simply by watching the behaviours of others. There are 3 core concepts in this theory: personal self-efficacy, which is whether one believes they can succeed; behavioural reward, which is the response generated by performing a behaviour; and environmental conditions, which are the aspects of the environment that either improve self-efficacy or provide necessary materials and support. By constantly interacting with other exercising individuals through a sharing and leaderboard system, users are prompted to copy these behaviours and achieve the same rewards, and therefore exercise more. Through sharing, the Fitbit also utilises increased commitments as a means to improve and help the user achieve their goals. Through the use of these 2 theories, the Fitbit has become a potent device in changing the user's behaviour, in turn improving general fitness both in the short and long term.